Faster my good evening and welcome to the Manx Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Olllam and anywhere in the world. And I'll start tonight with something completely different. That was the Liberty Bell March, of course. In this case from the album The Sultans of Squeeze by John Kirkpatrick and Chris Parkinson, released in 2005, and that's all played on the bass concertina. And I thought of that track, which I heard many years ago, because I'm going to play you something later by Cormac Begley, who's released an album played purely on the bass concertina. More of that later. For now, here's Hannah Reid and Michael Starkey from their album Cross the Rolling Water, and this is Blue River. So that was Hannah Reid and Michael Starkey. And Cross the Rolling Water is a lovely album that was released last year. Next, a track from Seth Lakeman's new album, The Somerset Sessions. He's been playing in Robert Plant's band over the last year or so, out on tour, which must have been a pretty amazing experience, and I think the influence of that is on this album, with some world music sounds and slightly rockier perhaps. This track is called When I'm Gone.
I've walked these fields under storms and changing skies. I never owned a blade of grass and a branch or leaf of mine. passed away last year, and the boy controls the reins. His eyes are cold, his manner blunt. He has no care for the simple ways. When I'm gone, I'll be gone. All will be the same. Only then I'll get what's mine. A blood of land that bears my name. It's hard to fathom different ways. Take instruction from beyond. When all I know is learn from life, this has just begun. The pleasure's gone, they all say now it's just a job past its best. Looking out each early morn, I take some pride in all that's left. When I'm gone, I'll be gone, and all will be the same. Only then I'll get what's mine. A plot of land that bears my name. What to do and where to go for one who only knows the land. He owns the house, he pays the wage, but who can understand? They see me up in life or death, and if I'm spared the best I'll do. They're staring out over a stranger's land, I'm dreaming of a different view. When I'm gone, I'll be gone, and all will be the same. Only then I'll get what's mine. A plot of land bears my name.
Nothing but the devil
Like a wild geese from the ways, from the ways. Yeah, woman I love, woman that I love, the woman I love, so tough for my best friend. But he got lucky, don't tobacco again. And he got lucky, don't tobacco again.
Well, that crackly old track was my favourite old blues singer, Skip James. Now, Skip James was born on June the 21st in 1902, and sometime in 1930 he got into the studio and recorded Devil Got My Woman that you just heard, along with a number of other songs. A very distinctive open D minor tuning for the guitarists out there if you want to have a go at playing that one. John Martin completely remodelled that song on the classic album Solid Air. And it is Blues Club this week, down at the Railway in Douglas on Wednesday night, so hope to see some of you there. There'll also be the O'Donnell session on Wednesday night and the Mitre session on Friday night, and there's a Learner session Sunday afternoon at the Heron, and in fact it's the second anniversary of the Slow Learners session, and so there'll be cake. There's also, of course, the Folk Club on Thursday night at the Buffs Club in Ramsey. A few weeks ago, I played you a track by the Olllam, that's Olllam with 3 L's, from the album Elegy, also spelt with 3 L's. This one is Stream of Silver. I've been really enjoying that album by the Olllam. It really grooves, and you can tell it's a band of excellent musicians, really enjoying their playing. So now let's go back to the bass concertina that we started the show with. This is Cormac Begley, and he's released an album just called B. That's a capital B, and it's on Bandcamp, and I do enjoy the sound of this instrument because you can hear all the clattering of the buttons and levers and the wheezing of the bellows. From it, this is Rolling in the Barrel, O'Neill's March, and Tralee Jail. I love that. It's just so percussive, isn't it? Wonderful stuff. B also stands for baritone. Some baritone concertina on the album too, I have just read. Next we're off to Estonia with a band called Rut who I came across, and this from them is a track called Kadril.
Ah Kadriko, Kadriko, Kadriko. Poldub ikka maada märga. Kadriko, 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 Kadriko. Tuuli teda tipulista. Kadriko, 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 Kadriko. Tule anna avausta, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule anna avausta, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule lisada seda linki, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule lisada seda linki, Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadrid on ma sinna jõudnud, Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadrid on ma sinna jõudnud, Kadriko, Kadriko. Läbi pika pilliruu, Kadriko, Kadriko. Läbi pika pilliruu, Kadriko, Kadriko. Pilliruukse pistis silmad, Kadriko, Kadriko. Pilliruukse pistis silmad, Kadriko, Kadriko. Kas te hain see lõikas kaela, Kadriko, Kadriko. Kas te hain see lõikas kaela, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule anna avausta, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule anna avausta, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule lisada seda linki, Kadriko, Kadriko. Tule lisada seda linki, Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadriko, Kadriko. Kadriko, Kadriko.
I followed the band Root from Estonia with a track from The Coast Road by Elizabeth Davison Blythe and Daniel Quayle, an album which was recorded in Estonia. And that particular track was Daybreak, the second track on the album, and it comprises of The Sunny Hills of Beira, written by John Dwyer, then Bush Terrace and Sanders' Trip to Latvia, written by Elizabeth herself. Next, a track from Bella Gaffney's album of this year called Reflections. This is 7 Black Roses.
Seven roses appear in my sights to remind me that day follows night. The rose for each of my dreams. Now I can see you can't take that from me. The 7 roses appear in my sights to remind me that one day I might look back on the things that I had done, and my 7 black roses, the dreams I've lived undone.
Bella Gaffney there with 7 Black Roses. Her guitar playing on there really reminds me of the very first John Martyn album, London Conversation, or perhaps even the incredible string band, the open tuning and the sliding around of the capo. Very nice indeed. Now, I spent the summer of 1982 in County Mayo with some of my good friends. We're all doing our mapping project for our geology degrees. Although we were on the south coast of Clew Bay, we visited Achill Island, an absolutely amazing place. And an album has just come out called The Isle of the Eagle by the Achill Sound. And it's a project celebrating stories and music from that island, put together by Graham Sweeney and the producer John Michael Berry. There's some great stuff on here, and here is The Humours of Ennistimon and The Star of Munster. So that was the Achilles sound from their album The Isle of the Eagle. That's a great project. I'll play something else from that in a future week. Another great project I've come across is called Sing Yonder, and it's a project put together by a man called Carl Sinfield. And he's exploring the Roud catalogue, and that's a catalogue of traditional folk songs put together by a man called Steve Roud, who's still around, and it's an enormous catalogue, numbering into the thousands. Carl has started producing songbooks, starting at Roud number 1, the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, but makes no claim that he'll ever get to the end of the project. They're beautifully produced, really well illustrated by Carl himself, who is also a graphic artist. And now an album has been produced called Sing Yonder 1, which covers the first 10 entries in the Roud catalogue and features a number of well-known folk musicians. So, let's have Roud number 1, the Raggle Taggle Gypsies, and this version is by Jim Causley.
Three gypsies come round to my door. Downstairs ran my lady, oh. One sang high and one sang low. One sang bonny, bonny Biscay, oh. Then she took off her silken gown, dressed in hose of leather, oh. The dirty rags all round my door. She's gone with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. 'Twas late that night my lord returned, inquiring for his lady, oh. The servants one and all replied, she's gone with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Go harness me, my milk-white steed, go fetch to me my pony, oh, and I will ride and seek my bride, who's gone with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. So he rode high and he rode low, he rode through woods and copses too, until he came to a wide open field, where he espied his lady, oh. Why did you leave your new wedded lord, and your house and lands and money, oh, to go and seek a roving life, all along with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Oh, what care I for my new wedded lord, my house and lands and money, oh. Tonight I'll seek a roving life, all along with the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh. Last night she slept in a goose feather bed, with the sheets turned down so bravely, oh. Tonight she'll lie in the cold open field, all in the arms of a gypsy, oh. Oh, what care I for a goose feather bed, with the sheets turned down so bravely, oh. Tonight I'll lie in the cold open field, in the arms of the raggle-taggle gypsies, oh.
Well, there's a little taste of Candor Bongo Man, and you can see him at Peel Centenary Centre on Friday night, Friday the 20th of October. It's going to be a fantastic night. I'm not sure whether there's any tickets left, but you can always check. Well, that's just about all I've got time for tonight. I'll leave you with Gosport Nancy by Bellowhead. See you next week.